It's hard to navigate within the building, so it takes a little bit of time. So can you hear me well? If you cannot hear me, or the video, anything, if there's any technical problem, you can shout out to me right now. I can hear it from here. Please do let me know. So we will start with standing. If everything's nice and good, we will get started. All right. We're starting to loosen our body a little bit left and right. You can give yourself just movement. Loosen up your shoulder, loosen up your hands, or you can give yourself a nicer twist. Come into the toes on one side and then the other. And then starting to swim. Loosen up your mind. Anything's on your mind right now, let it go. And of course, if you can, starting to find your breathing here is good, but the most important thing is just to relax. All right. So when you're ready, we're coming back to center. Come to your mountain pose, have your leg about hip distance apart. Drape your hands down by your side. Close your eyes. We're going to have a very quick meditation while we're standing, mainly focusing on your breathing. Because we move a little bit already in the very beginning, you're probably starting to feel a little bit quicker pace of your breathing. And slowly slow it down, take your time. Find your natural breathing first, and then slowly you will be able to calm your breath down, calm your mind down. Settle down the state of your mind, and then settle down the state of your body. Feeling your finger drape. Breathe. Feeling the breath going all the way down to your belly. Continue to breathe. All right, one more breath on your own. We're going to starting to move slowly. So take a deep inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Lower your hands down to your heart. Take this opportunity to lengthen through your breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower your hands down to your heart. Inhale, bring your arms back up to the sky, full circle. Exhale, lower your hands down to your heart. All right, let's move a little bit more. Inhale, arms up. Lower your hands out to a T. Slowly twist yourself over to your right side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, come back to center. All right, bring your hands to the back. And give yourself a nice back bending, maybe pushing your belly forward, draping your shoulder in the back. Inhale, come back to center. Bring your arms up. Exhale, lower your hands down to your heart. Second round, inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, lower your hands out to a T. Inhale here, pushing the walls away from you. Exhale, twist yourself to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, come back to center. Slowly bring your arms all the way to the sky. We're going to do a little bit shoulder stretch. So bend through your right elbow. Use your left hands to guide the right elbow up and back. Inhale here. Exhale, starting to arch yourself over to the left. Let your right hand drape behind you. You can turn your gaze up to the sky. You can push that hip a little bit over to the right. Maximize that space to open. One more breath on your own. All right, on your next inhale, slowly bring yourself back to center, arms up. Changing the grip of your hands, the left hand's tapping the back, and the right hand's on top of your left elbow. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, starting to bring the hip over to the left and arch yourself over to the right. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, slowly bring yourself back to center. Bring both of your arms up to the sky. On your next exhale, bring your hands to the back. You can interlace your fingers or use your hands to support your lower back. Just bending through your knees, drape your shoulder back. Give yourself a nice looking up to the sky. Let your shoulder just naturally drape back. All right, slowly bring yourself back to center, arms up to the sky. As you lower your hands down to your heart, bring your leg in, bend through your knees and down to your chair. Give yourself a nice prayer here, good intention. One more breath on your own. All right, inhale, open up your arms, bring yourself back up to center. Exhale, lower your hands down to your heart. All right, a little bit opening here. Let's come to the front of the mat. We're going to incorporate those shoulder stretch with our sun salutation. Take a deep inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, lower your hands out to a T. Inhale, pushing your arm even further. Exhale, twist yourself over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, come back to center. Bring your arm all the way up to the sky. This time you're going to use your left hands to grab hold of your right wrists. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, arch yourself over to the left. Open up your right side. And see how much your right finger can go. And then on your next inhale, come back to center. Change the grip of your hands. Inhale, lengthening through your left hands. And exhale, arch yourself over to the right. Continue to breathe. Just don't hold your breath. On your next inhale, bring yourself back to center. Lower your hands to the back. Support your lower back. Walk your elbow together, pushing your pelvis forward, heart up to the sky. Good. On your next inhale, slowly bring yourself back to center, arms up. Bring your ankle together, bend through your knees, sit back to your chair. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. On your next exhale, lower your hands down to your heart, bring it to the ground, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, hands to the ground, step your leg back. Keep your shoulder on top of your wrists. First, vinyasa, let's make it gentle. Lower your knees, followed by your chest and chin. Inhale, roll your heart forward to your Cobra. Keep your gaze forward. Curl your back toes under, lift your hip up and back, downward facing dog. Stretch it through your arms, rolling your shoulder to the back of your knees. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, inhale, come to your tippy toes. Exhale, bend through your knee, look forward. Slowly walk your leg to the front of the mat. Make it gentle, move with grace. Inhale halfway. Exhale. Open your arms, slowly bring yourself all the way up to standing. That's our first sun salutation. Exhale, lower your hands down to your heart. Starting with our shoulder stretch again. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, lower your hands up to a T. Inhale, pushing your arm even wider. Exhale, twist yourself over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the outside. Inhale, come back to center. Bring your arms up to the sky. Take your time to set it up. Use your left hand to grab hold of your right wrist. Inhale. Exhale, arch yourself over to the left. Inhale, come back to center. You can start to flow this one. Reaching your left wrist all the way up. Exhale, roll yourself over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Lower your hands to the back. Give yourself a nice back bending. Maybe dropping your shoulder down a little bit more. Inhale, come back to center. Bring your arm back up to the sky. Ankle back in, bending through your knee. You can sit back to your chair on your abs. Take another deep inhale, lengthening through your heart. Exhale, lower your hands down to your heart, all the way to the ground, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, low. Stepping your leg back to your, prepare for your plank, prepare for your vinyasa. Again, gentle or full vinyasa, your choice, knee, chest, and chin. Roll your heart forward and up to your Cobra. Curl your back toes under, lift your hip up and back down, we're facing dog. All right, take a deep breath in. Feeling your core stronger now. Take a deep breath out. All right, inhale, come to your tippy toes, bend through your knee, look forward. Slowly bring yourself to the front of the mat. Come to the forward fold. Cool. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Open your arms. Slowly bring yourself all the way up to standing. Exhale, lower your hands down to your heart. I want to do it one more time so you can start floating. Inhale, bring your arms up. Lower your hands out to a T. Inhale, pushing through your palms, your chest even wider. Exhale, twist yourself over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the other side. Maybe your body's starting to feel the heat up. Inhale, come back to center, arms up to the sky. All right, bring your hands to the back. A little bit back bending here. Or just turn your gaze up to the sky. Good. Inhale, bring your arm back up to the sky. Bring your ankle in. Bending through your knees, sit back to your chair. Cool. Take a deep inhale. Keep your gaze to the front of the mat. Exhale, lower your hands down to the ground, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, if you choose to jump back, make sure you're bending through your elbow. You can heat up and take your vinyasa up a notch, upward facing dog. Roll over your toes, lift your hip up and back, downward facing dog. Good job, breathe. Take a deep breath in, and take a deep breath out. All right, roll your shoulder forward, lower your knees down to the ground. Let's come to the tabletop. Take it as a little bit rest here. Neutral spine. Take a deep inhale, bring your right leg to the back. Make your leg parallels to the ground by pointing your toes down on the ground. Push it through both of your hands. If you can find your balance, bring your left arm by your ear and reaching forward. Take a deep breath in, feeling the stretch from your fingers all the way to your heel. Take a deep breath out. If you'd like to have a little bit more on your back bending, bend through your knee, hands to the top of your leg. Try to keep the leg against your hands. It will help you to lift up through your heart. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, extending through your leg, extending through your arm. Lower your hands down, lower your knees down. You can rock your body from side to side when you prepare for the other side. Or come back to center. Take a deep inhale, bring your left leg to the back. I always like to strengthen my lower leg first, and then it's easier to find that balance to bring your right arm by your ear. Feel the opposite, the diagonal stretch from your fingers all the way to your heel. Engage your core so you can stabilize you here. And that will help you to move on a little bit more, bend through your knee, hands to your leg. You can keep your leg closer to your hip, not kicking around, or you can kick it up to the sky. You'll feel your heart naturally lifting. Your gaze shift. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, extending through your legs, bring your arm forward. Lower your hands down to the ground, lower your knees down to the ground. This time you're going to curl your back toes under, bring yourself back to your downward facing dog already. Feeling stretch of your lower back, feeling the stretch from your arms already, your shoulder. Dropping your heels down toward the ground. Take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. All right, from here, inhale, bring your right leg all the way up to the sky. Bend through your knees, step it forward in between your thumb. Keep your back heel lifted, anchoring through your leg. And slowly bring yourself all the way up to your high lunge. And when you lift, sometimes you are lifting your body with you, trying to bend through the front knee a little bit more and sit down. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands to the back. Try to interlace your fingers and push the knuckle down to your back thigh. And exhale, inhale, bring your arm back up to the sky. That's it. Lower your hands down to frame your front leg at this time, turning your left knees down to the ground. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, you're going to walk your hand toward yourself, extending through your front leg. Bring your heel to support you. Take a deep inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. While you're standing on your left knees, you can adjust your right front legs to just support you. All right, curl your back toes under. Lower your left hands down. If you can grab hold of your heels, that's good. If you cannot, keep your hands to your waist. Your right hands will guide you up and over. And once you drape your shoulder to the back, you might find that your hip is actually closer to the heels. Maximizing your opening. Bring a smile on your face. Take a deep breath in here, actively pushing your heart up to the sky. Take a deep breath out here. All right, use your right hands to lift yourself back up. Lower your hands down, frame your front leg, move your weight forward, bending through your front knee. Everything can be very slow. Curl your back toes under, lifting through your kneecap. Step back to your plank, or you can go back straight to downward facing dog. Just rest here. I like my vinyasa. So let me have a nice upward facing dog. And then we'll all meet him downward facing dog. Breathe. Okay, stay a little bit longer here, maybe 2 breaths. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, let's try the left side. Inhale, bring the left leg all the way up to the sky. Bend through your knees, step it forward in between your hands. Take your time. We started with a high lunge. So bring your arms up to the sky, because that can create some space for you to feeling sinking down a little bit more. Exhale, bring your hands to the back. Interlace your fingers, adding on to the opening shoulder. See how much opening you can get Inhale, bring your arm back up to the sky. Exhale, lower your hands down to front your front leg. You can lower your right knee down already. Cool. From here, you're going to walk your hands toward yourself, extending through that front leg. Take your time to settle this one up. You don't need to be in a hurry. And bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Setting on foundation is everything that's the most important thing. All right, turn your back toes under. Might be easier if you can find your heels in the back, or keep your hands on your waist first. Use your left hands to bring your heart up and over. Everything's lifting from your toes all the way through your fingers. And drape your hands down. You might be able to support yourself on your heels, or maybe not. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. Feeling this opening that you can stay here forever. Although we are not going to. One more breath on your own. Use your upper hands to lift yourself back up. Lower your hands down to the ground, starting to bend through your front knee. Bring your hand forward, curl your back toes under, lifting through your kneecap. Step that leg back. Finding your vinyasa, go straight to your downward facing dog. If you go for your Cobra or upward facing dog, lift your core toward your heart. And then curl over your toes, lift your hip up and back, downward facing dog. Cool. Take a deep breath in here. And take a deep breath out here. Okay, inhale, come to your tipped toes. Exhale, bend through your knee, look forward. Likely hop or jump. If you choose jumping, roll your shoulder forward a little bit. Jump high and then light, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale fold. Open your arms, slowly bring yourself all the way up to standing. Finally come back to standing. Lower your hands down to your heart. Drape your hands down by your side. Come back to mountain pose. Maybe you can shake out your legs, shake out your body, do a little bit of adjustment here. I want to try this, the next one, because I think trying to see if I can incorporate it. I don't know whether it will work for you or not. I'm actually very excited about this. All right, you're going to face in the front of your mat. And then from here, inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. We did this earlier already. Lower your hands out to a T. We will start it by twisting yourself over to the right and stay here. So noticing that your body is facing to the sides and your toe is still moving forward. All right, from here, you're going to bring your back hands to your waist. Keep your body get used to this twisting. Shift your way over to your left leg and bring your right leg away. And use your hands, your left hands, to kind of anchor that right knee close to you. Noticing your body is still twisting. And see if this is helping your balance a little bit more. All right, if you can bring your back hands away, yes, please do. Otherwise, keep your hands to your waist, just like this. All right, slowly bring your hands out to a T, come back to center. Lower your legs down, give your hands all the way up to the sky. I have a pretty weak leg here. Lower your hands down to your heart, to the ground, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, hands to the ground, step your leg back, find another round of your vinyasa. Take vinyasa as a reset of your body. Give you a nice opening here and curl your back toes under, down dog. All right, take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. I need to work on my left leg. All right, inhale, come to your tipped toes. Exhale, bend through your knee, look forward. Likely hop or jump, or walk to the front of the mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Open your arms, slowly bring yourself all the way up to standing. All right, lower your hands down to your heart. Cool, we're going to do it on the other side, so in order to facing you, I'm going to turn it to another direction. You don't have to. So come back to your standing. Take a deep inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, lower your hands up to a T. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, over to the left. Just as I say, make sure your toes is pointing to the front of the mat. Your body is facing sideways. Bring your back hands to your waist. So your body getting used to this twist already. Now you can bring your left leg away, and you can bring your hands to stabilize it. Stay here, focus on your balancing. Slight bend on your standing leg is actually help. And now I can show you the various you can do. You can bring your back hands out. If you feel that it won't distract you, you can take both of your hands away, if that works for you as well. All right? If you can take your hands away and slowly turn yourself back to center, that would be great. And then on your next inhale, lower your legs down, your arms up to the sky. That's it. Lower your hands down to your heart, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, hands to the ground. Maybe jump back, maybe step back. Your choice. Top of the feet down on the ground. If you are on the upward facing dog. And roll over your toes to lift your hip up and back down. Upward facing dog. And breathe. All right, take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. All right, inhale, come to your tippy toes, bend through your knee, look forward. We're coming back, bending again. Jump your leg forward or walk your leg to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Open your arms, slowly bring yourself all the way up to standing. Cool, lower your hands down to your heart. I hope your body is really, really warming up. Come back to the front of the mat. We're doing some standing balance. Dancer pose. If you are familiar with what that is, you have several choices how to do this. Now shift your weight over to your left leg. We're starting with your right. Bring your right leg to the back. You can keep your left hands on your waist and stay here. If you feel that you are struggling with balance, just like I do, you can keep your body upright. If you want to go a little bit toward the dancer, you can lean your body forward. You can keep your leg against your hands. It can give you some balance. If your hands can reach you forward, please do. If not, doesn't matter. Make sure your heart won't get too low to the ground. Take a deep breath in. As I said, I have a pretty weak leg here. One more breath on your own. All right, slowly tip yourself back in. Kick that back leg away and land it into the center of the mat. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, lower your hands to the back. You can interlace your fingers again. Grab out of your opposite elbow or press your palms together. Walk your hands out to your spine, opening up your elbow. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, starting to lean your heart forward and down. And take your time, feeling your hip pointing to the back. Your heart is leaning forward. You can lower your body about halfway, just like I do. If you feel comfortable to fold it all the way, of course you can do that. Continue to focus on opening up your elbow. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. On your next inhale, slowly bring yourself all the way back up standing. And bring your arms all the way up, give it a good stretch here. Lower your hands down, bending through your front knee, so you can step that back leg away from you. You can use your hands to support you, so your stand and goes nice and away. And then step that back leg, front leg back to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. Good. Inhale, bring your right leg up to the sky. This time you're going to step in your right leg to the outside of your right hand. And then you're going to step in that back leg, your left leg, to the outside of your left hand. And from here, lower your hip down, bring your hands to your heart. Press your elbow against your knees to your squat pose, scrolling your heart up to the sky. All right, take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. Cool. We are coming back to standing. So lower your hands down to the ground. Slowly ease your hip up to the sky and keep your head down to the ground. Forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale fold. Open your arms slowly. Bring yourself all the way up to standing. Give yourself a nice stretch. When you lower your hands down to your heart, you can jump back to the center of the mat, or you can just step back. Your choice. And remember, dancer, we have the other side to go, so here we go. Shift your way over to your right leg. You're bringing your left leg to the back. I have a stronger standing here, so let's see how far it goes. Bring your right hands up, help you lifting. You can lean your body forward a little bit, kick your leg to the back. Or you feel your arm is too distracting, you can keep your hands to your heart, your hands to the waist. Doesn't matter where it goes, as long as you feel it's balancing. Take a deep breath in here. Ooh. All right, take a deep breath out here. So when you lower your back legs, just slow it down, engage your core so you can step it in the center of the mat, both of your arms up to the sky. Bring your hands to the back on your exhale, preparing for your shoulder stretch. See which one can help you to open up your front chest. And no matter what you do, take a deep inhale, always lengthening before we fold. Exhale, starting to lean your heart forward and down, take your time. Pressing through both of your legs, leading your heart forward and down. Again, as I say, you can keep your body parallels to the ground or fold even more if you want to. Totally up to what your body feels like to. Make sure you feel content about where your body can go. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, slowly bring yourself all the way up to standing. Both of your arms up as well. And when you lower your hands down, bending through your front knees, friend it in so you can step that back leg away. Although we are stepping that front leg back to downward facing dog, at least it needs to be away from you a little bit more. All right, take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. Cool. Inhale, bring your left leg all the way up to the sky. Remember, we are stepping forward to the outside of your left hand. So roll your shoulder forward. Left hands to the outside. Stepping your right leg forward to the outside. Adjust your leg in so you can lower your hip down a little bit to squat pose. Your hands to your heart, your elbow to your knees, your heart rose. We're going to stay here, a couple more breaths. If you want to close your eye, enjoy your squat, yeah, by all means. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, on your next exhale, hands down to the ground, ease your way up. Keep your head down, keep your hip lifting all the way up to the sky. out to the floor. Inhale halfway. Exhale forward. Open your arms slowly, bring yourself all the way up to standing. Cool. Lower your hands down to your heart and bring your leg back to the center of the mat. All right, one last on salutation. We are coming down to the ground. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Just the regular one. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to the ground. And if you're tired of vinyasa, step back to downward facing dog. Otherwise, just join with me. Another chaturanga. Top of the feet to your up dog. Roll over your toes, lift your hip up and back. That's it. The last vinyasa here. Take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. Okay, inhale, bring your right leg all the way up to the sky. This time we are going to roll it forward to pigeon. So bring your shin forward. Your right knees will align with your right wrists. Your right ankles will align with your left wrists. Lower your left knee down to the ground. Keep your palms on the ground so you can adjust your body square forward. Square to your front leg as well. And keep your body high because you're going to bring since your right leg is bending, right? Your left hand's in front of your chest. You're going to lower it all the way down to the ground. This can help you to release your right hands all the way up to the sky. And you can wrap your right hands behind. You might be able to find your toes, or you just continue to pointing down to the ground. Focus on turning your right shoulder up to the sky. And if you want to, you can drape your left ear to your left shoulder. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. One more breath on your own. When you're ready, slowly bring your right arm back up to the sky. Lower your hands down, pressing yourself up. All right, curl your back toes under, lift yourself up. Get yourself as high as you can so you can step that front leg up and back. Make circles of your ankles or make circles of your leg. And if you don't want any, you can simply open up your hip and drape your leg behind. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, slowly lower your legs down to the ground. Let's do it on the left side. Inhale, bring your left leg all the way up. Bend through your knees. You're bringing your shin down to the ground first, and then starting to align your left knees to your left wrist, the left ankle to your right wrist. Again, square that first. Have a nice seating. Make sure you can bring your right hand forward and then down. Your arm will be right in between the mat and your legs. So you can turn yourself over, bring your left shoulder up to the sky and reach your left arm up. All right. And when you're ready, you can bring your hands behind. And then from this side, you might be able to see that you can even touch your toes or grab it around. Or you can simply let your finger just straight. Let it touch the ground and rest. If none of that happens, at least you can bring your hands to your lower back. That will be a good support too. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here, draping your ears down. Almost forgot about that. One more breath on your own. Alright, slowly use your left hands up to the sky to help you. Pushing it down to the ground, coming down to your right palms. Curl your back toes under, lifting your body up. I tentatively bring it a little bit higher so you create more space for bring my leg up to the sky. Again, some people don't like to turning your hip flexor, it's fine. Keep your hip open and drape your leg behind, it's good. Take a deep breath in here. All right, take a deep breath out here. Cool, slowly lower your leg all the way down to the ground. That's it, we'll stay on the ground. Lower your knees down to the ground. Sit back to your heels. Bring your hip to one side, bring both of your legs forward. That's it. All right, we started with our right leg. You're going to bring your right leg under and across and keep that right leg as close to your left hip as possible. Bring your upper leg across and see if you can take it to your right hip as close as possible. If you can align your knees together, that would be good. If that doesn't happen, it doesn't matter. All right, take a deep inhale here. Exhale, you're going to lean your heart forward. You can wrap your hands around your knees and just rest yourself here. You can open up your arms out to the side. Rest your palms down on the mat and rest your forehead on top of your top knee. Or not, you can bring your hands in, massage your leg from your big toes all the way down. It would be a good one too. So for me, I choose to bring my hands on either side of my body. Continue to feel the weight heavy. And continue to feel your body ways to open up and stretching your leg. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. One more breath on your own. All right, if you feel good, walk your hand toward yourself, ease your way up, whether you feel good or not, let's do even better thing. Walk your left hands away from you, you're bringing your right elbow across, so you can use your arms to help you twist a little bit. You might not be able to go as far as you can, but at least whatever twist will be good for you. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. One more breath on your own. All right, slowly bring yourself back to center. Walk your hands over to the other side, just a counter stretch here. And when you bring yourself back to center, untangle your leg, left and right, bring it forward, or maybe shake it out. All right, so we are going to set up the other side as well. So bring your left leg in, bring it to the side of your hip as much as you can, and bring your right leg up and over. Trying to rest that leg down. If that doesn't happen, you can anchor your right leg down. All right? Good. Inhale, lengthening through your spine. You can keep your arms down. Exhale, starting to lean your heart forward and down. Again, you can wrap your hands around, rest your arm in front of you. You can rest your hands just by the side or make it open a little bit more. Your upper knees can be a good place to rest your chin, rest your forehead. Or not, or just simply let your head drape. And once you settle down to the pose, starting to soften, let go of your muscle. Your foundation is set. You're nice and safe. You can let the gravity take over, do their job. And all you need to do is continue to breathe. All right, one more breath on your own. Okay, when you're ready to lift yourself up, make sure your hands close to you. Bring yourself upright. Walk your right hands to the back and use your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Give yourself a nice twist from here. If you can turn your gaze over to your right shoulder, that would be great too. All right, one more breath on your own. Cool. Slowly bring yourself back to center, a little bit counter twist from here. And then bring yourself back to center. Extending your leg forward one at a time, give it a good shake. If you're not facing the front of the mat, please move to the front of the mat. Keep your legs straight, keep your toes up to the sky. Sitting nice and tall, hands down by your side, that's Dandasana. Take a deep inhale here. Bring your hands forward. Round and curve your back, bring your chins to your chest. Anchor your leg down to the ground, use your core to support you. Slowly lower yourself all the way down to the ground. Take your time. It can take forever to lower down. Or you can lower down like immediately, of course. No problem. Take your time. Your head be the last to touch the floor. No, actually your arm will be the last to touch the floor. All right, bend through your knee, walk your leg close to you, as close as you can, or adjusting your head, adjusting your body. Take a deep inhale, bring your knees to your chest, wrap your arm in front of your shin, gently rock yourself from side to side. We did a lot of back bending today, so this is a rocking of your back, so actually will help release some tension. All right, slowly bring yourself back to center. Keep your hands down to the ground, bring both of your legs all the way up to the sky. Pointing through your toes, feeling your core is anchoring down. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, open up your leg out to a V. On your next exhale, bring your leg back in. Right leg on top of your left. Aligning your knees. We cannot do it on the floor when we're sitting. We can do it when we are lying down. Open up your legs on opposite direction. So you're reaching your right hands to grab hold of your left ankle. You're reaching your left hands to grab hold of your right ankle. And continue to bring both of your legs close to you. And most important is both of your knees close to your heart. And just stay here. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. One more breath on your own. All right, slowly let go of your legs. So you can slowly open it up to a V. So you can reach out and get that stretch, ease that stretch. And on your next exhale, you're going to bring your leg back in. This time, your left leg on top of your right. Again, align your knees. Open up your legs to the opposite direction. So your hands can grab hold of those ankles and bring that leg close to your heart. Take your time, that every breath, to guide your folding a little bit deeper. Inhale and exhale. Observing and noticing the different side, this different stretch on either side of your head. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, when you're ready, let go of your legs. Hands down to the ground, open up your legs out to a V. Cool, inhale, bring your leg back in, up to the sky. You can bring your hands underneath your hip to anchor you or simply keep it down to the ground. Because we are going to lower your legs down to the ground, slowly. Use your cores to help control the speed of the lowering. You can do it as long as you want, or you can simply lower your legs down to the ground. The moment your leg touches the ground is your Shavasana start. That might encourage some of you to just start your Shavasana and take your time. If you're reluctant to do it, you can hover your legs above the ground a little bit longer. But Shavasana is such a good thing, so that's all having our legs all the way down. Turn your palms up to the sky, bring your hands away from you. You can open it up, your legs about mat distant apart, and fold your toes on either side. Close your eyes and let go. Because of today's practice, I want you to bring your attention to your primary focus will be on your lower back because of all the back bending and everything. And see if the floor supports you well. And see if there's any tension that prevents you from letting it go. And the secondary focus I want you to bring is your shoulder. Again, we open up our shoulder a lot. The mind brings the tensions that keep accumulating there. So I want you to just breathe into that area. And just like the onion, peel out that tensions little by little, layer by layer. Every time you peel out one layer, you find deeper relaxation from it. And it will continue to go. Every time will be different. There's no other places on your body calling you out. You can just calm yourself down, or just thinking of nothing. To me, the best time, the best hours that I can have is I don't need to think of anything. Knowing my body has been taken care of, and knowing I have a good smile on my face, and that's all I want. And continue to breathe deep a little bit more. Let the breath as a connection from your body to your environment, from everything around you. There are energies everywhere. You cannot see it, you cannot feel it, it's there. Your breath is the connection, is the bridge to the energy outside of you. So as you inhale, you slowly bring that energy back into your heart, to your lungs, to the inside your body. You exhale it out and you exchange it with the good vibrations outside. Continue to let your breaths do their job, exchanging, attracting good vibration back to your body. All those energies to activate every cell of your muscle. As your breaths go deeper, you might feel that all this energy going down to your lower back, to your hip, to your leg. Maybe you can move your fingers, move your toes now. Maybe you can make circles of your wrists, make circles of your ankles. Wake yourself up by bringing your knees to your chest. Use your hands to hug your knee in. Gently rock yourself from side to side. Slowly tip yourself over to your favorite side. Lay yourself down on the ground. Maybe bring the knees a little bit closer to you. Maybe you can take a deeper breath in now that your back is wide open. Extending your leg forward, pushing through your arm. Slowly ease your way up seated. Cross your leg in front of you, sitting nice and tall. Keep your eyes closed. I think this is the only time that we can sit in nice and tall and without disruption. So take good care, take good advantage of this moment and bring your hands to your heart. Actually, what I mean to your heart is you're pressing one hand on top of your heart and the other palms on top of it. Feeling the power of touch. Feeling all this touching power is actually bringing you care, self-love. Take a deep breath in here. Feel your heart expand. Take a deep exhale here. Thank you all for today's practice and accompanying me through this journey. It's Wednesday. We have a half of a week to go. So have a good day, and hope this practice actually brings you energy so we can get through all this. Thank you all. Take care. Namaste. Have a good day, everyone.